Check it out. SlowWolf's back. Hacking things. Like a hack. Last time we managed to make it into the Nordstrom sort of frame here. I'm going to go ahead and just steal some usernames and stuff. Not a big deal. I'm just trying to hack into Nordstrom for reasons. Apparently, I want to like do other contracts, fun contracts that are like cheeky and such. But apparently, we're having a hard time doing that because Nakes won't stop giving me shit to do. So, username is J Abrams. I'm doing this on paper because if I do this on a note on the actual game, it's gonna be a problem in terms of RAM. And I'm like full on in, screw you video game mode right now. So I've got J. Abrams' email. Nice. Rootkit analysis report. Okay. Rootkit is a type of malware that's designed to gain an administrative level control over a computer system without being detected. Rootkits can change how the operating system functions, and in some cases can tamper with the antivirus program and render it ineffective. Rootkits are also difficult to remove, and in some cases requiring a complete reinstallation of the operating system. Okay. P. Evans, security doc. Bat. Okay. Cool J, same deal. T. Stark, harassment evidence. The following copy is an email received from a coworker. Tony, my man, what up? We still be down for lunch today? I'm feeling chicken. Maybe some watermelon too. I'll see. Let me know. Cool. My name's not Tony. Why won't he stop? Thomas Stark is a perfectly fine name. I don't need to worry about that. New folders, nothing in here. Yep, let's delete all this. Now, we unlocked a bunch of different things as a result of all this. We need to go here quickly for a second to remove my logs here. View logs, remove. Nordstrom mainframe, that's someplace that we need to go to. There's the Nordstrom mail server, which could be helpful. This proxy node. Oh god, yeah, delete all the logs off of that. There's like a lot of things that I'm just trying to like eliminate the links from. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. Okay, so we just got the internal security web server done. Great. Proxy node does not bother me at all. We need to go to the mail server. Let's log in as Abrams here. J.Abrams. And password is BootyKing420. You can't make this shit up, apparently. Peter Evans, where's that report? John, still waiting on that rootkit analysis report. Any updates? We're trying to push out a new ad campaign here and the other higher ups. Want some sort of assurance that marketing people know what they're doing. Try and get this to me by Monday if you can. I hate to rush you, but this is holding other people back up here. Thanks, Peter. I'm not going to say anything back, but this would be one of the times where I could reply and be like, hey, Cox. From Gang Richards. Subject Best Graffiti. These are absolutely amazing. Enjoy. Some content may not have loaded. Okay, well, it's a waste of everybody's time. Free emoticons for your email. Attachments removed. Did you use suspicious EXE signature? Okay, here goes. Mr. Abrams, this is the fourth time we've reminded you about this. There's now a large sign hanging above your desk that you have surely noticed reminding you of the firewall policy here at Nordstrom. We take security very seriously, and requiring you to log in and to bypass the firewall before accessing the internet is a vital part of keeping the company safe. As before, the firewall bypass password for all internal servers is... I would like to make a note, please. Help. How do I make notes? Reboot, open, close, exe, probe, solve. You know what? I think I just add a note somehow. Add note. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C. You're kidding. You're serious? That is their past. I refuse to log in. Ah, shit, I made a mistake there. But I know I can add the note again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. ABC. I cannot believe that that's actually a thing. Let's see, go into the log. I need to immediately delete that. I can't. Insufficient privileges, you say? How hard is it to become an administrator here? Not hard. Not hard at all. Never mind, it is hard. Okay. Don't do what I just did. Apparently, it's very hard to do that. And unfortunately, that means that those logs are stuck there because we don't have the privileges necessary to make it work. Should not have dug around. That was a bad idea. Don't get curious if you don't have to. Northrend mainframe. Yeah, let's go back, log in. J.Abrams. Password was booty king 420. Firewall bypass password for all internal servers is that thing. Okay, so it's for the actual, like, proper servers on the inside. We already did this. This is not a problem. Delete the logs. Northrend mainframe. Probe system. Firewall. So solve. Easiest thing I've ever done. Okay, so the FTP bounce is going to be the one that takes the longest. And I'm going to want to overload this pretty quick. So let's start with those two. FTP is port 21. Open ports, I need all four, huh? Okay. That's going to be the webworm one as well. We're going to need to use the virus as this. SSH hack 22. Web server worm port 80. I don't have quite the memory necessary to make it work. So, it's okay. And then I need an SMTP bound overflow. There we go for port 25, please. Okay, at this point, we're literally just waiting out the clock and watching it go because we got nothing else to do. Ready the port hack? Ready the port hack! Fire the port hack! Fire the port hack! It is done. Disconnect. Reconnect. View file system. We've done it. We can go ahead and delete all these logs. We don't need to have those on here. Bin system. Scan. Seems to be it, honestly. I've done it. I got into the Northrend mainframe. Disconnect. Now that I've done that, hold on. Reply. Zug zug. You piece of shit. I'm still mad at this guy. Okay, you know what? I misjudged you. I'm going to go right ahead and apologize. That was nice. So you proved yourself pretty decently now, and I spoke to some others, and you're in. Your IP's been whitelisted, so don't go changing it for now. So you should be clear to come on through. Welcome. There's a message board I can be a part of. You know, I would like to actually go back, do some fun contracts. You know, have fun with those contracts. I'm not allowed to. Sad face. Like, I really, really wish I could. Go back in here. Welcome to the message boards. We've done it. Hello, message boards. Okay. Well, I think we've moved along in the story, and we're trying to figure... keep in mind, there has been a hacker who's been, horribly murdered, so, you know, that's a thing. Have you guys seen this? Any idea what this is? The trials Actually, the trials actually look pretty legit. Anyone knows what's at the end? Click here to view. What? It's just a website. Look at the source. What's with the Ouroboros on the homepage? I just beat the trial of patience. Ugh, patience is the right name for that one. Seems my reward is just a number. What number? Trial focus. You gotta go fast. What the fuck is going on? Okay, look. It's nice that I got this link. And, like, thanks, I guess, for letting me onto the message boards. But, yeah, I don't have anything for the SQL server yet, so that's not happening. Anonymous daily programming thread. What are you working on, L? Trying to find the resolve to program again and brings back so many memories of my ex-boyfriend. Is it safe to schedule events like that? Just create a new thread. Just be careful of those flags. Use locks or atomics instead. What do you mean flags? Also, what are atomics? Brain, no work. Somebody rate my Sudoku solver. Back to board. So I got a challenge for all of you here. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Below is the IP address of the SecuLock network server. The idea of selling a secure hard drive that's always connected to the net as an independent server seems dumb as hell to me, so I'm going to see how it checks out. If no one here can wipe the drive clean, I'll consider you all failures and start actually using the thing. Have at it. All right, so there's an IP we can use. Like your Moxie kid, I'll look into it. You're a brave man, my friend. Boop. Holy shit, Duckman. What? 10 out of 10. OP here. Take it easy, guys. Just trying to have some fun. Duckman's scary. Hail the duck. Still not wiped. FYI. Duckman didn't finish the job. Still up. Anyone's welcome to take a look. I wouldn't have given this thing 5 minutes, but here we are. Okay. In that case, then, let's connect. We got enough time to connect and do stuff for this episode, I hope. 69, 172, 201, 208. We have logged in. Probe it. What's it got? It's got proxy. I can overload that shit. SQL server. I do not have access to yet. Interesting. I've disabled timestamps on the board. This is entirely for security purposes. It should make any legal cases much harder to put together. Okay. So what's with the notes program? Why is it such total garbage? Why goes the string test note take up like 100 megabytes of RAM? How is that even possible? That's exactly what I've said. This is a test post. Please ignore. I found the clock app. Oh, God. Come on, dude. Give it up. Everybody knows the clock is a myth. Clock, real. And before 359 posts and 12 image replies omitted. Can't stop the clock. Clock is a botnet. This guy on IRC says it has it 3 times, and it also is not a botnet. What? How are you running your web browser? Web browser doesn't use RAM. Well, shit, he's got you there. Back to board. Is that it? Is that all? Okay, I hate spoon feeding as much as the next guy, but this idiocy just has to stop. Notes is an incredibly well designed piece of software, and you're obviously misunderstanding its purpose. Obviously, it doesn't take that much RAM to store a string. It's just exploiting the RAM display to keep the note on screen all the time by filling up exactly as much space as it needs with junk data. It's a hack, sure, but it means it's a generic notes program that'll have an output on any OS with a RAM monitor, meaning that it's notes program that doesn't need special UI coded for it, which means it's always going to be available in case you need something written down and you're too lazy to get a pen. Gotcha! I've already got a pen. Disable timestamps is fine. Like, I've got in on this, but like I don't have a thing to deal with the SQL server. What are you working on now? Does this guy have anything useful? No, not yet. Okay, so there's an IP here that we can also connect to. Let's try that for a second. 103, 31, 7, and 34. Shrine of the Polar Star. Exit web review, please. That's all it is, huh? Oh, I would like to... Shit! This is not easy. Like, this is a kind of game that requires the right kind of person to enjoy. I do enjoy it, but man, it's become a little strange. Oh. Just port hack it then. And maybe this has the SQL tool that I need, though. Yeah, that was hard. View source. Cool. Default boot module, don't care. Bin's empty, log is me. IRC things. I hated going to weddings. All the grandmas would poke me saying, "You're next." They stopped that when I started doing it to them at funerals. Hilarious. Haha. Like, that's a bunch of data. Who cares? Talisman.ttgl. I don't see anything helpful. Like, at all. Like, don't get me wrong, this website looks like the bomb, but unless if it scans into anything, I don't think there's much else to do here. It's just a shrine of the Polar Star. Oh, in the source, it's got a thing where it's like a different trials of stuff. Okay, I see. What is the trial of patience? 103, 31. Do you see how hidden some of these clues are? Like, Jesus Christ. Probe system. So, trial of patience. Well, this is going to take a little while, isn't it? Holy shit. A little while? Nah, bun this. We're getting some more freaking shells. Shrine of the Polar, whatever it is. It's the EL message boards. Trial of patience. Probe system. Like, overload the shit out of this thing. Everybody's overloading the whole time. All right, well, you know what? Like, this might take a while. Patience is required. Well, that's overloading. We can connect somewhere else. What about the trial of focus? What's the trial of focus? This could be worse, I'm pretty sure. Proxy, firewall, 3 ports to crack. Okay. Overload the shit out of it. Analyze. Okay, this might take a little while longer. But at least the time isn't stupid. Okay, so far I don't see anything popping up for a firewall at all. So that's bad. While I'm at it, let's go ahead and close the last 3 proxy servers that I made here. Oh my god. Yeah, I realized that, okay? It's like 40 seconds, I get it. But like this password does not want to like come along quickly. The good news is I can disconnect and retry this like relatively easily, so... Like, we're getting close. Come on. M-A-L-I-C-E. Gotta disconnect. Okay, let's try reconnecting to that. Nordstrom Mail Services, Jmail, come at me, EL Secure, Lock Drive. Trial of Focus. This is the one I need to go to. Probe system again. Solve malice. Okay, SSH, crack, 22, and FTP bounce for 21. That'll take the longest. As soon as the SSH crack is done, SMTP overflow should be port 25. That'll be easy enough to deal with. By the time that both of those are done, we can just port hack the crap out of this and kill it. Three, two, one. Let's go. Port hack the crap out of this. Trial of focus, more like trial of owned this. Disconnect and reconnect. View logs. So that's us. Nothing in the system. Home. Talisman. Reward of focus. 162. I see. So it's going to give me an IP code for every one of these that I crack. Okay, so reward of focus is giving me 162. That should be the last part of it, because the trial of focus was the last part of the thingamajig. So, there we go. Shrine of the Polar Star, view source. Yeah, so the focus should be the last one. Patience should be the first one. And you know what? Between now and the next episode, I'll do the patience one and just sit here and wait for that to finish. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. If you are, be sure to let me know. Hit the like button down below. And next episode, we're going to go ahead and knock out these trials, baby. It's going to be great. Later! It's hack time!